Ba-ba-bum. Arceus is still in the second field. I played a little bit today, but not much progress, not much story progress. Mostly just working on catching Pokemon too, and side quests. I think I know what the playthrough that you despise is, Raptor. I think I know which one that is. Oh, by the way, chat, in other news, you probably overheard me when I was talking about Kirby. You're like, oh, what about Arena Ultimax? I'm not going to be doing Arena Ultimax anymore. For the channel. Because I was talking to some people that played Arena, and they were telling me, first of all, I realized that there's Persona 3 characters in it, and someone said that there are actually, like, it's gonna reference Persona 3 as well. So, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm still gonna buy the game. But that'll probably be a game I play on my own time. But, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever do it for the channel because I doubt it's going to... be as good because it's a fighting game. So that playthrough is, like, pretty much canceled. Persona 4 is still on, but Arena is basically canceled. Unless it somehow is, like, the best thing ever made, which I highly doubt. And I want to revisit it. But... I asked someone, like, yo, should I have played Persona 3 first? And they're like, yeah, you should finish Persona 3 first. So, I'm just not gonna bother. I'll still buy the game, but, like, not gonna bother going through it because I haven't finished 3. Which is fine by me, because I wasn't really all that invested into playing it. The only reason I wanted to play it was for the characters of 4. We shall see. I'll probably just buy the game and play it when I finish 3 or something. I don't know. Well, yeah, I knew the Persona 3 characters were in, but it's called Persona 4 Arena. Isn't it called Persona 4 Arena Ultimax? From the title alone, you wouldn't think it referenced in 3 at all. I knew they were in the game, but I thought they were like, I don't know, DLC or multiplayer only. I didn't know they were integrated into the story. Again, I could probably play it, but I'd rather just wait. Plus, I have the Kirby game that comes out a week after, so I'd rather knock out some other stuff before that. I don't know what I'll be doing in March other than Lunar 2. And, I'll probably be done with FF8 by then. FF8's not very long. Whatever the next Tales of Final Fantasy is. We're gonna be speeding through FF8 pretty quick. I'm mostly doing the Redux because I got the hint of nostalgia and I'm like, I really want to do it. But also, we're not going to be spending that much time with this game. Like, I'm gonna do everything, get all the ultimate weapons, do most... I'm not doing every side quest in that game because I hate the Chocobo Forest. The Chocobo Forest side quest in 8 is bad. So that is not going to be 100%, but I will do some of the optional stuff, mostly Triple Triad related. I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling after 8. I might just dive into 10-2. I really want to do 10-2, and I feel like I'm a lot lower on... Final Fantasy games than I am Tales of, so maybe I'll just dive into 10-2, depending on how I feel about after 8. Symphonia is already on the channel. Fantasia is not. I played the game, though, but I'm not doing Fantasia, no. I already know what the potential Tales of game would be if it was next. It's either I do the Tales of game I have planned, or I just do 10-2. Because there was a time when I played Xillia, Vesperia... That's it. Yeah, and then basically Arise back to back. And there was, like, very few Final Fantasy games last year. So I kind of want to make more progress on those. So I might just do 10-2 before. Take a bit of a Tales of break. Because we did basically like 4 games last year. We did Xillia, Vesperia, and Arise. And then we did Berseria. Berseria ended this year, but it started last year. So part of me is like, I could probably hold out on the Tales of game. Final Fantasy, the last game I did before 10 was 12, which 12 was like around when I did 3 houses. Which is crazy. Plus, I don't think I have much Tales of to go. The only Tales of I want to do is the Destiny remake. Destiny remake, Hearts are, Fantasia. I'm trying to think. Legendia I haven't played. I've never played Legendia and Hearts are. I want to do those. I've never played them like in general. There's Fantasia. The ones that are not on my channel are Fantasia, Destiny remake, Hearts are, Legendia. Xillia 2 is also not there, and Zestiria. It's only like 6, I think. Unless I forgot one. But then I really want to replay Eternia, so there's a couple I want to replay. Like Eternia. Maybe even do an NG Plus of Graces, because man, I love Graces. There are 17 mainline games in Tales of, not counting spin-offs. Arise is the 17th. Dude, we're still doing this, by the way. This takes so long. We're only on 3 turns left. This is wild how long this takes. You vote Graces? Well, I mean, Graces is definitely happening again. I love that game so much, I'll definitely replay it. I just don't... It's not going to be the next one, though. I already know what the next one's going to be. It's not Graces. Graces will probably be the one after that. Most likely. The next one's one I haven't played. It's definitely one I haven't played. Because I've been replaying a lot. So, the plan is play one I haven't played, which is the next Tales game. And then after that, maybe replay Graces or Eternia. I want to replay both of them. So maybe Graces first or Eternia first. Eternia is shorter, so maybe that one first, who knows. Because Graces got a Redux already. Graces would just be an NG+. It's definitely gonna happen. I just don't know when. But I'm really just like, I'm really getting the itch to play 10-2 after 8. Just to knock out more Final Fantasies. So, you know. Might do that. But again, there's a chance I'll be like, hey, nah, I'm playing this Tales game first. Well, we'll just have to see how I feel after FF8. Yet again. Too much effort? Yeah, exactly. If you don't know, like, half the games, there's no point in guessing. I only haven't played, like, 2 of them. Maybe 3. 3 of them I have not played or touched at all. So they would be blind playthroughs. Man, we're still doing this. I'm on 1 turn left. This lasts so long. I'm kind of just playing on autopilot, which is why I haven't got Sonya up. Kind of just waiting for Danny to be like, hey, your mission's done. You could play 6? Nah, 10-2's happening before 6. I don't want to do 10-2 too far away from 10. I want 10-2 and 10 to be relatively close to each other. I didn't want them to be right after each other, which is why I did 8. Again, it was going to be 6. It was gonna be 6, then it was gonna be 9, then I changed it to 8. But we're doing 10-2 next. I just needed a game to bridge the gap. I needed a game to bridge the gap between 10 and 10-2 without them being back-to-back. It was gonna be 6 if the ROM hack was working. The ROM hack was giving me trouble, so I just gave up on 6. Well, I didn't give up on 6. I'm still gonna do it, but I just stopped trying to do 6 at the moment. I was like, I'll do 6 eventually. It's gonna happen, though, I promise. Every Final Fantasy game is gonna be covered. At least not 15. 15 will not be. I don't like that game. I just needed a game to bridge 10 and 10-2. Which, it was going to be 6, then 9, and then 8. Oh, finally. But 6 will probably be after 10-2. If I can get the ROM hack working, I'll probably do 6 after 10-2. Alright, don't mess this up, loser. You remember where to meet, don't you? Check. There's no guarantee Ark and his friends will be successful back there. We'll have to blow Romalia apart ourselves. Are you... There's no chance Ark and his friends will be successful. I hate this kid. Like, straight up. That's my line. I should be saying that to him. And I have heavy doubt that he will be successful. Quickly, let's get off these tracks before the enemy spots us. I don't like this kid. Sir, yes. Resistance has breached the top of the wall, heading toward the interior. How'd this happen? We diverted much of our forces to hold Ark on the tracks near the tunnel. It seems as if our prey is toying with us. Break off the attack on Ark, command the soldiers to retreat. But sir, won't that allow Ark to breach the wall as well? Yeah, that's the point. We'll take care of them all the same. I think I said all at the same time. They're retreating. It appears Danny has kept his part of the deal. However, he'll be over his head soon if we don't catch up. Let's go. I think we're able to go back to Hophion and get the final job of the game. What was the point of the patch? I know it made it harder, but were there other changes? Yeah, they added more scenes to the game. From my understanding, they made the game harder. They added more bosses. They added more, like, scenes to the game. Like, they also fixed the writing, I think. Like, I don't think the writing was that bad or the localization was bad, but they definitely, like, updated it. They also added just new scenarios in general to better flesh things out. So, they added a couple of stuff there. They also did some balancing stuff with espers and stuff. So, you know. I think, from what I'm told, it's like a definitive version to play. Like, people have been writing it off as like, hey, this is the definitive way to play FF6. Save up. Okay, there should be one more job. I'm gonna go pick that up. Maybe we'll do it and wrap up, I'm not sure. It depends how long it takes. Guild. Oh, and I saw the guild before. It's not here. No, the patch is for the SNES version. The original. The GBA version isn't bad. I don't like the sound compression because the music of 6 is really good. I don't like having the compressed sound. So, it's a good version. It has all the bonus content, I know, but I'm just a really... I adore the SNES version. So I was going to play the SNES version anyway. Final job of the game. Our client is the mother of a member of his... words. of the Resistance. She wishes her son to receive a special charm safely. She's waiting in the shop. Okay. Final job of the game. Let's do it. You only play GBA. You don't recall localization being bad. I could be mistaken. I feel like the SNES version has questionable. I don't want to say bad. I don't think it's awful, but I think the SNES version has questionable localization. I think the GBA might have fixed it, and maybe the patch uses the GBA version. That might be how it works. I'm pretty sure maybe it uses it based on the GBA version, essentially making it better for the SNES version. I don't know. I didn't do all my research. All I know is it's like, hey, it's a definitive version to play the game. Like, there's nothing I see in the patch details that are bad about the game. Difficulty could be. I'll have to play the game myself to see, but if I'm gonna play FF6 once for the channel, I might as well do it T edition. This is the end, not the shop. I'm trying to think. Is Romalia... If I go on, would I be able to leave? I'm trying to think. Because maybe doing this job and wrapping up is actually better. If I could find the job, that is. You're from the guild. My son is in the Resistance. He has moments of mental weakness. Is your son Danny? Imagine. I'd like you to deliver the charm to him. I believe it could strengthen his resolve. Thank you so much for taking the job. You have no idea what it means to me or my son. Cool, cool, cool. Where is your son? Where can I find him? Why are you still here? I paid good money for the job. Get moving, deliver the charm. Alright, so it's in the bar entrance, I guess. You haven't played in 7 years, you might be wrong. I mean, I think I really don't remember. It's been a while since I played as well. I played the GBA version once. I played the SNES version once and the GBA version once. That was a long time ago. Both of them. The SNES version, it's been an insanely long time. Like, since I was like 12 or something. The GBA version I played more recent, but still not by that much. Yo, where's this child? I'm just gonna use my guide. I have my job guide up here. Oh, your way. Oh, we have to go through Romalia Tunnel and arrive at the city proper? Okay. I don't know why the music, like, stops there. It's so weird. Isn't this one supposed to be for the, main game, though? Yeah, we're like really close to the final dungeon. This is like not necessarily the final dungeon, but it's pretty darn close. Give me Ikbek, Ark, Iga, Elk, and Sanya. Is this the same map? Hang on. Oh, okay. These maps are essentially the same.